Hey, my friends, welcome. We are going to talk about the law of attraction tonight. I'm so excited. Since 2006, people have been talking about the law of attraction, trying to understand the law of attraction. And, I thought it's good, it's good to just dive in and review it. So welcome to this Facebook Live. Tell us, where are you watching from? Are you in Belgium, just like me, or are you somewhere else in the world? I just want to know. So welcome. The law of attraction. Do you remember when the movie The Secret was launched in 2006, 2007? Oh my God, the whole world upside down. Everybody was talking about the law of attraction. There were so many broadcasts, television, interviews. I remember the main characters of The Secret sitting with Oprah talking about the law of attraction. And you know what? People didn't understand it. It was very early in my career that people were talking about this law, and they simply didn't get it. They thought that it was enough to think about something, to believe it, and then they would achieve it. And of course, a lot of mistakes happened. Now, when we talk about the universal laws, of course, the law of attraction is an important law, but we need to understand that it's just a secondary law. We need to understand that there are 12 universal laws, and these universal laws govern the universe, of course. Let me see. Yeah, govern the universe. I want to show you tonight that when you understand the universal laws, especially tonight, the law of attraction, you can create the life that you want. And that is what they were promising right away. And that is the truth. If you know how to use the law of attraction, and I want to show you, and I hope you stick around until the end of the Facebook Live, because I am going to give you a very special gift about another universal law that you can study. Sounds good? So hang in there. It's coming for you. I put my stickman on the screen because when I want to explain the law of attraction, it's best that we do that so it becomes tangible, it becomes specific, it becomes concrete. So we know how to transfer our thoughts and our feelings and our actions into our lives, so we attract everything necessary for the fulfillment of our dream. Wow, that's great. If we want to understand the law of attraction, we need to know that the law of attraction is a secondary law. It's a sub-law of the law of vibration. The law of vibration says that everything in the universe moves. Nothing stays in place. And you know what, guys? Old paradigms, old belief systems, back in our school days, were teaching us that we were merely passengers through life and that we didn't have much to do. We had to work, and yes, we could enjoy life, and yes, we could reproduce ourselves. But nobody told us that we are creators, we are co-creators in this universe. It's since guys like Einstein and Max Planck came along that we started to understand the new physics, the new science, just like neuroscience, neuroplasticity, and also, of course, the quantum laws, all based on quantum physics. And that is what we are talking about here. Now we understand our power. If we go back 5,000 years ago to the ancient scripts, the very early books, people knew that intuitively, that there was a connection with an identity that is bigger than ourselves. Today, we know what it is, and I'm going to show you, all right? So first of all, we have this stick man on the board, originated by Dr. Thurman Fleet in the 1930s in Texas. And we see that we have two parts in the mind. Let's go back a little bit. This is the mind, this is the body. Mind is the movement, is an activity. We have a thinking mind, which is the conscious mind. We have a feeling mind, which is our subconscious mind. We operate with both minds so we can put our body into action. Actually, our body is just an instrument of the mind. Our body does what our mind says. So if my left hand goes up, there is something in my mind, conscious or subconscious, yeah? You are aware of it or you are not aware of it, that lifts your arm, and we know that that is not a coincidence. It is purposefully. It was directed by the mind. And the same goes for everything in life. You know, when I ask people, what do you think is the primary cause of every result in your life? People say, the first cause of everything in my life, all the results that I have, is my action. It's the things I do. And I always say, no, that's not the primary cause. The primary cause of everything we have in life is this. We become what we think. And that's the title of my first book. Okay? So there's a thinking mind, there's a feeling mind. If we want to work with the law of attraction, we need to work with both parts. They work differently. You know, they work differently. They have a different purpose in the creation, yet we need to combine them. You know, they need to cooperate. They need to work together. So I want to show you 4 very powerful steps to use the law of attraction in your favor. I'm going to tell you every step. Hardly anybody knows this, right? They will see, you think of something, you dream it, and then you believe it, and then you achieve it. No. It's not that simple. Otherwise, let's be honest, everybody would be skinny, rich, and happy, and that's not the case. So there's something more to it. And there are 4 steps, and I want to show you, okay? So I'm going backward here. So how to use the law of attraction. The first step is understanding, just understanding that you live in an ocean of motion. You live in a universe that is a huge, expanding, growing energy field. That is what it is. If we go back to Newton's laws, the law of cause and effect is a Newtonian law, right? One of the very early laws, very important law, if we understand it correctly, okay? I'm telling you, hang in there, it's coming for you. I have a present for you in the end of the Facebook Live. And of course, you can share this with your friends, so I can give more presents to people, right? So we know that we create in this ocean of motion, in this energy field, and we need to understand that we are a part of it. And we create with our mind. How do we create with our mind? Step number one, we need to understand that we can tap into this energy field that we live in, and we can download ideas from that field. Guys, of course, we know this because we do the other way around. For instance, we put everything in the cloud, right? There were times that we would store everything to a computer, and then at a certain time, you say, well, the hard disk is too small. You put it in the cloud. Well, what do you think the cloud is? The cloud is this. It's an energy field. We text people. Now, where does the text message fly? Through the energy field, right? So we understand now, since we have new laws of physics, that there is this energy field that is actually, and this is important, a field of information. It's a field, that energy field is a field of information. It's a highly intellectual field. Now, some of you are going to call that field God, or higher self, or spirit. That's all, or the afterworld. That's all fine. Just give the baby a name, will you? So the first step is something that is, and this is important, everything you want to be, do, have, is already a possibility in that field. It is already present in a spiritual / energetic form. Hey, that's good news, right? Anything you can think about is already present in that energy field. Now, the second step in using the law of attraction is downloading the idea. Ooh la la, now it becomes more difficult because most people don't know what they want. And the first thing that I'm going to ask you, if I can be your coach, is tell me, what do you want? What is your dream? I remember when the movie The Secret came out and people said, well, you need a dream. Huh? A dream? No, I don't believe in dreams. Dreams, that's fairy tales. That's just a bunch of BS. I don't believe it. And I'm going to tell you, everything in this world started with a dream. Look at the place where you are sitting right now. Look around you. Everything you can see was originated in the mind and downloaded out of that energy field. And now all of a sudden we have an idea. And we say, it's my idea. Well, as a matter of fact, it's not really your idea. It's the universe's idea. You just downloaded that idea. Okay? So we can download ideas from that energy field. And you know what? You are going to download other things than I do. We all are stick men. We operate in the same manner. But you are going to have different ideas than I have. Isn't that amazing? Yeah? So that there lies our uniqueness. And you can choose what you want. And if we work together, when I work with my clients, that's the first thing we do. You need to become crystal clear about what you want. Now, when people know what they want, they move on to phase number 3, step number 3 of the law of attraction. And that is, and this is important too, every step is very important if you want to learn to create. You need to feel as if you have already what you want. Most people dream about what they want and they project it somewhere in the far future, and now they start dreaming. And don't get me wrong, that's a very good step. Starting to feel how it is to be in the present of your dream is fun. I do it every morning, actually. I visualize the life that I imagine and that I want in the future for my life. What I want for myself, for my family, for my business, for my clients, everything, for my body temple, everything. So now I know what I want. Now I have a dream. And now I need to stir that dream with feelings, with vibrations, we call that in the quantum physics. And the vibrations, the vibes, must be positive vibes. Most people dream positive and wish negative. If only I could do this. Oh my God, maybe someday. Oh, sure, I want the dream, but I'm way too old. I cannot do this. It takes way more time. I cannot believe that I can accomplish it. Or, and now this is important too, they become impatient. When people become impatient, we have another problem. Now they are actually sabotaging the law of attraction. Most people don't know that because nobody tells them. So stirring up, putting a flame under your dream is important, but it must be a positive feeling tone. The moment you doubt the dream, law of attraction is not working in your favor. Do you see this? If you have a dream and your feeling tone is impatience, oh my God, yes, I want more money. So now I look 3 times per day at my bank account to see if I have the money. You are blocking the attraction. The universe doesn't understand contradictory thoughts and feelings. If you have a beautiful, positive dream and you say, oh my God, that's my dream, I want this for my life, but I cannot feel it, you are out of the equation. You are going to attract nothing. Do you know why I know that? Because a thought has a frequency. It has a very specific place in the universe. A thought is an electric pulse in the universe. That is why when we have a thought, we draw a light bulb. And we say, oh, I have a light bulb moment. Yeah? Thoughts are electric, meaning when you think about your dream, you hold that dream with your will, one of the mental muscles, and now you hold it and you hold it and you hold it and you don't surrender it. You hold it, you hold it, you hold it on the screen of your conscious mind. Third phase, excuse me. Now you need to stir it up. Now you need to feel as if you have it already. And that's training. That's not an event. That is not something that you do occasionally when you think about it. No. It's a daily job. Until, and if you take notes, I hope you write this down. Until you believe completely, actually, you trust and you know that you are going to do it. That's the work that we need to do. For most people, that's the hardest thing. You know what? Why? Because here in the outside world, they look at their current results. They look at their current circumstances and they say, no, I cannot reach my dream. I cannot accomplish this. I cannot create it because I don't have the time, because my children are little, because my spouse withholds me, because I'm sick. And now you are turning the law of cause and effect, which is another law, upside down. You are reversing the law of cause and effect. The person, that's what the Buddhist religion is teaching us, right? The person who can be still in their mind, hold a perfect image for their future in their mind, and support it with the right feeling tone, is the person who is going to attract everything necessary for the fulfillment of that dream. But you don't look at your outside circumstances, and that's the hardest part. Do you agree? Yeah. Step number 4 is putting your body into action. You know, I saw so many people and they say, oh yeah, I know what I want. Sure, I visualize, I meditate, sure. But now the universe has to bring it to me. The universe is not going to bring anything to you unless you do. You need to do something. I saw people, just sit and wait. Bring it to me. It's not going to happen, guys. You need to move because action is the 4th step of creation. And if you act, look what I wrote, you act in the direction of what you want. Disappeared. You have to act in the direction of what you want. It means you will have to be keen to make decisions, right? You need to act in that direction. It means that you will have to move away from certain circumstances, from certain people. And people, they find it very hard to do that. And it is hard. It's not easy. Again, if it would be easy, everybody would be skinny, rich, and happy. But I am living proof that the law of attraction, exists in the way I'm teaching you. I can share you countless of stories. Now, if you move in the direction of what you want, you are going to attract everything to create the result that you dream of. Everything in your favor. But you cannot doubt, and you cannot push, and you cannot force, and you cannot manipulate. You need to develop calm confidence. There's a beautiful quote by Henry David Thoreau. I'm going to finish with that quote, okay? And that quote says, if one, he says, but that's old English, right? If you move, so you need to move in the direction of your dream. In the direction of your dream, you are going to meet, ta-da! And the meeting is right here. That's where we see the magic of the law of attraction. You are going to meet with success in common hours. In what? In common hours. You know what that means? Whenever it's ready. Whenever it's ready. You need calm confidence. Exactly, Sophie. You need calm confidence. She writes it in Dutch. Okay? I hope this helps you. 4 steps to the law of attraction. I teach this in my academy to my students. And I want to give you a bonus today. Are you ready for this? I mentioned the law of cause and effect. To Emerson, one of the big thinkers in the 1900s, and actually a friend of Henry David Thoreau that I just mentioned, Emerson said, the law of cause and effect is the law of laws. If you understand the law of cause and effect, oh my God, you literally turn your life around, your results around. So I think you want this. So I'm going to give you, and here's the link, guys. I'm going to give you a teaching about the law of cause and effect. Now, this is in English, just saying, right? Because this is an English Facebook Live. So spread it around, share it as much as you want with your friends, with your coworkers, with your neighbors, with your children, with your parents, everybody who needs to know this, everybody who is in personal development, first of all, needs to understand how the law of attraction works. I think that's vital. And second, I'm going to give you an extra teaching about the law of cause and effect. It's the laws of laws. And I know that you are going to love this, okay? Because we need to understand that the results that we have today were created by our own thinking. Conscious or subconscious, it doesn't matter. Look at the screen, the link is there, okay? ingerock.com/cause and effect. It's very simple. Go to the page. The present is for you. I hope you love it. I'm looking forward to see you next time on a new Facebook Live, and enjoy working with the law of attraction. When people say, you know what, it works. Of course, it's universal. It always works. So it has to work for you, since you and I are a part of this beautiful universe. See you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.